Are you looking for organic makeup on Amazon, but don't know where to start and get confused by all the ingredients? Well, I'm taking the guesswork out of it for you and sharing the best organic makeup products that I found on Amazon for 2024. You might be wondering, why bother using organic makeup? Well, according to the Environmental Working Group, or EWG, the average woman applies 168 chemicals to her skin every single day. Now, may sound surprising, but if you just look at the average woman's routine, let's look at shampoo, conditioner, body wash, lotion, deodorant, perfume, and that's not even getting to the skincare and makeup, which can be 10 to 20 products. So you can see how these exposures can start to add up, especially since products aren't fully tested for safety before they're being sold to us. So the long-term health effects are really not known at this point. Stick with me because the organic makeup swaps are coming. Studies show that ingredients in our products aren't as safe as companies claim. A 2021 study actually found alarmingly high levels of toxic PFAS chemicals in makeup sold at major retailers like Sephora, Target, and Ulta. And to make things worse, the products that had the most PFAS in them were mascara, foundation, and lip products. The problem with PFAS chemicals is that they don't break down for years and years once they enter the body, and we are exposed continuously, which means they are bioaccumulating. And for this reason, they're known as forever chemicals because they basically stick around forever. Some of the health issues associated with PFAS include thyroid dysfunction, miscarriage, infertility, cognitive disorders, metabolic issues, and kidney and liver cancer. Other concerning ingredients in makeup products and skincare are parabens and phthalates, which have been shown in recent studies to increase the expression of breast cancer genes in women, meaning that they increase the risk of breast cancer. Makeup is a leave-on product. That means that it sits on your skin until you rinse it off or wash it off. This means that the longer contact time a product or an ingredient has with your skin, the higher the likelihood of penetration and absorption into your bloodstream. Given the fact that most women wear makeup every single day for 8, anywhere up to 16 hours a day before it gets washed off, and maybe even reapplying products like lipstick, you can see how these exposures start to add up. So here are the best makeup products I found on Amazon according to the ingredients. Be sure to do your own research and check the ingredients for every single product. All right, first up is foundation. Now, you want to be sure that you are avoiding waterproof and long wear foundation, since those were the types of products that likely contain PFAS according to the study that I mentioned. So the first one you want to look for, of course, as many organic ingredients as possible, which also means that they more likely than not will be of plant origin because synthetics are not allowed with organic products. So let's look at this first one here. This is Bay Blue Organic Aloe-Based Luxe Liquid Foundation. I tried this one before in the sample size, but I was looking for one that had SPF, so I didn't end up using it. But I did feel comfortable with the ingredients, and I felt like it gave decent amount of coverage. This one comes in at $27.45. So just a quick tip here, if you are shopping on Amazon, highly recommend you scroll down and look for the ingredients lists. Sometimes the product listing won't have it on there, but sometimes they do. And in this case, you can see all of the ingredients marked with an asterisk are the organic ingredients, which is a really good sign. So this first one, this is the Bay Blue. The second one that I found is this Juice Beauty Phytoorganics Phytopigments Flawless Serum Foundation. This is also one that is made with organic ingredients. Let's scroll down. This one, as you can see, is $40.50. Depending on the shade, generally they're probably running you about $45. And if you scroll down, look for the ingredients list. It's usually somewhere down here. Maybe it's not on here. So in this case, I checked the internet and I went on the Juice Beauty website and looked at the ingredients there. So that's a quick tip. If you're shopping on Amazon, they don't have the ingredients on there, then check the manufacturer's website. So that one is more expensive. So that would be the more splurge in this category. And the last one that I found, if you're on more of a budget, would be the Physicians Formula Organic Wear All Natural Liquid Foundation Elixir. This one is on sale right now. It ranges anywhere from $18 down to $10, depending on the shade. But this is also found in drugstores. This is not going to be the cleanest of all of these that I'm sharing right now, but it is a decent option ingredients-wise, especially if you're on a tight budget. The one that I personally use and I swear by, I absolutely love this product, is the Say Slip Tint. It's an SPF tinted moisturizer. It's extremely lightweight. It feels amazing on my skin. I use it every single day, and it has zinc oxide as well as titanium dioxide. Now, that ingredient can be confusing for a lot of people. And let me just say that titanium dioxide via the skin does not have the same concerns as it does via inhalation or ingestion via foods. So if you're concerned with titanium dioxide, then check the ingredients list. This might not be a good product for you then because it does contain some, but just be aware it's in most makeup. Let's look at concealer. Another one by Bay Blue is this organic concealer. It's full coverage. I have used this one. It comes in a pot and it did a really great job of covering up my dark circles. And I do like that the ingredients are organic, and it's running you about $21, and it lasted me quite a long time. I don't even think I got through the entire pan before I ended up switching just because I wanted to switch up and get a different product. But another one that I found that is really, really popular is Kosas Revealer Concealer. This one can also be found at Sephora. It is not the cleanest of the clean, but it does have pretty decent ingredients. This one is about $30. You can also get a sample size for $15. And this is one I actually gave Hailey Bieber a thumbs up for using this when I did a reaction video. Go ahead and check that out on my channel if you're curious to see how I reacted to her skincare and beauty routine. And the last one that I found is Well People, the BioCorrect Concealer. This one is full coverage. It's EWG verified. It's $22. But the issue that I have with this is that the ingredients are all really highly processed. So meaning that they're not wholesome ingredients, for example, like organic coconut oil that we see in the Bay Blue. This one is highly processed. So it's not my top pick, but it is also similar in budget with the Bay Blue. It just really depends on your preferences. Remember, all of these products that I'm sharing with you are based on the ingredients list. So read the reviews, do your due diligence, make sure you check the ingredients for yourself, and find the one that works best for you. Unfortunately, most of the popular eyebrow pencils and pomades and gels contain ingredients of concern like parabens, which I avoid like the plague because they're estrogenic and they've been shown to activate breast cancer gene expression in women. So I'm not going there, and I don't recommend using products with parabens. With that said, this Bay Blue eyebrow pencil is one that I found on Amazon as well. It's got a retractable tip with a spoolie on the other end. This one doesn't have the ingredients on the Amazon page, so I recommend going to the manufacturer's website to check on them if you're interested. On Amazon, it's $18.59. The one that I personally love, I love this pencil. It's the Kosas Brow Pop. I absolutely love this eyebrow pencil. For whatever reason, just the shape of it, it's angled, but it also has a triangular shape. And so there's something about that shape that really helps to create that look of eyebrow hairs, and it just looks great. I love this pencil. It doesn't have the cleanest ingredients, and I don't like that it is all in plastic. And so the pencil part is tiny. And then once you're finished with it, this big piece of plastic goes in the trash. So I can't stand that. And for that reason, I've stopped using it, even though I absolutely love it. And it does have ingredients in there that help with eyebrow growth. Another one by Kosas that I love is the Airbrow Tinted Gel. So this one is the clear. This one has the cleanest ingredients out of all of the formulations, but it doesn't make the brows look as laminated as the tinted version. There's something about the tinted version that just has more hold. But with that said, it's the ingredients that aren't the best that are providing that hold. So it just really depends on how important the having that laminated eyebrow look is to you. I love it, but it just weigh out the pros and cons and make the best decision for yourself. This one is about $24. I've had one tube and it has not run out. I've used it for a long time, and it's probably time for me to replace it. That's how long I've had it. But my number one all-time favorite eyebrow products are by Plume Science. These have the cleanest ingredients, and I have been using them consistently now for nearly a year, and I've noticed my eyebrows have grown back where I thought they would never come back. I thought I was bald there. They literally grew back. So I am obsessed with this plume. I use the pomade as well as the pencil when I travel. So when I'm traveling, maybe just to cut back on the number of brushes that I have in my bag and the number of products, then I'll use this pencil. And I love that it is refillable. So this part right here, where the actual product is, it just comes out and you just swap it for another one. So it's considerably less plastic going into the landfill, which is amazing. And this is not on Amazon, but I'm going to throw the link in the description in case you want to check it out. Hey, if you want to learn how to completely eliminate hormone disrupting chemicals from your beauty products, be sure to grab the hormone disruptor cheat sheet and free training that I've linked down below in the description. Mascara is one that we need to be extra careful about because that study I mentioned found high levels of PFAS in mascara. And that's not surprising because mascara generally, a lot of people use waterproof mascara, and the PFAS chemicals are what create that waterproof effect. So we don't even know how much is getting absorbed via the ocular route or through the eyes. I'm not going to risk it. It's not worth it for me. There are plenty of other mascaras out there, which I'm about to show you. A couple on Amazon with excellent ingredients that work really well. So the first one is Lily Lolo. This one is the Big Lash Mascara. I also absolutely love the Natural Mascara by Lily Lolo. They're both on Amazon, running you about $20, $22 each. That one is probably my favorite mascara of all time. And then the next one that I found that's also really popular is Ilia Limitless Lash Mascara. This one's going to run you $28. It's also at Sephora. People love this one. It's okay for me. It doesn't perform as well as a Lily Lolo personally, but I'm glad just to see that there are a couple options on Amazon. Lip products. This one was probably one of the most challenging to find low tox or organic options on Amazon. But let's quickly talk about the risk with lip products. There's a high risk of ingestion just because it's on your lips. And if you're eating and drinking without removing your lip products first, then you are ingesting some. With that said, the same study also found high levels in PFAS in lip products. Again, if you're ingesting these forever chemicals, they are taking forever to break down in your body. So they're basically not leaving. So we want to be especially careful with products we use around our lips and mouth, and make sure that you swap out these products and get as many organic ingredients as you can because you're eating it. And also remember to avoid long wear, transfer proof, or lip stain type of products, which are likely to contain PFAS. Another issue with lip products are heavy metals, which tend to come along with the pigments, the iron oxide pigments. So reach out to the companies you're interested in buying from, ask them if they test their pigments for heavy metals. Another issue is titanium dioxide. Titanium dioxide through other routes of exposure like the skin are not the same when it comes to toxic concerns as oral ingestion, so through the lips. With that said, the amount that is in lip products tends to be lower in sheer products. So if you're using something that is very matte, very opaque, that's what titanium dioxide is used for. It's to make lipsticks and makeup opaque. So if you're looking to further avoid titanium dioxide, then ask the manufacturer and make sure that their sheer shades have less. They usually tell you that they have less and they don't say that they don't have any at all. That's the response that I've gotten. So make sure you check with the manufacturer. So the ones that I found on Amazon, my favorite, I personally use this one, is the OG Tinted Sculpted Lip Oil. It is made with organic ingredients, wholesome ingredients. They're not highly processed, which I love. They are $32 each. They have a very slight mintiness to them. I love it. It just feels like a lip balm. It doesn't even feel like I have color on sometimes because it is on the lighter side. It's not opaque or highly matte, which is what I personally prefer. Another one that I found is Henny Organics Luxury Lip Tint. This is moisturizing, sheer, natural. It is also made with organic, wholesome ingredients, $21. Make sure you scroll down and check for the ingredients. This one here shows organic coconut oil, castor seed oil, jojoba, beeswax, really wholesome ingredients. Again, there is always going to be mica, titanium dioxide, and iron oxide. That is what makeup gives makeup the color. So if you're looking to avoid these types of ingredients, then I would recommend just not using any pigmented lip products at all. Blush, bronzer, and highlighter were also challenging to find products that were organic on Amazon. We're looking for products that have the most organic ingredients as possible. With that said, we want to avoid products that have mica as the first ingredient, meaning that the main ingredient in that product is mica. The issue with this ingredient is that it may have been treated with PFAS during processing. So, for that reason, we want to look out for mica if it's at the beginning of the ingredients list. Keep that in mind, okay? So, with that said, HAN Skincare Cosmetics, I personally use this multi stick for my cheeks. You can also use it for your lips and eyes. It's made with organic ingredients. I like that there are different shades. There's kind of a bronzy brown kind of shade all the way up to some pink ones. So they're pretty versatile. And sometimes I do like that kind of monochromatic look. So that's what I'll use. And I like sometimes using this as opposed to a powder blush. In fact, I don't use powder blush simply because the solid makeup sticks are made with nourishing ingredients. So they actually will help to keep my skin more moist and hydrated compared to a powder, which makes it more dry. Another option is this OG sculpted face stick. The HAN one was $18. This is $58. So it is pricier, but also made with really organic, high quality ingredients. OG in general just makes really high quality products. So it is, in my opinion, worth the price, but it is technically a splurge. So if this is outside of your budget, then you might want to consider HAN multi-stick. So now you've seen my top organic makeup picks on Amazon for 2024. Just remember to do your best and don't try to be perfect. Yes, we want to scrutinize the ingredients list, but remember that an ingredients list is the sum total, right? So a product isn't made of just one single ingredient. So if there's one ingredient out there that concerns you, then definitely take pause. But that doesn't mean that you can't use that product just because one ingredient on there is a red flag. There is no such thing as being perfectly non-toxic or no risk. That just does not exist at all. And if you want to reduce your exposure to chemicals of concern in beauty products, then you can also choose to use fewer products, which will save you money as well as your toxic load in the long term. But if you're someone like me who loves to wear makeup, just remember that you can still enjoy looking good without increasing your toxic load. So now you know exactly how to detox your beauty routine. And you might be wondering, what about toxic ingredients in skincare products? Well, go ahead and click and tap the screen to watch my video all about how to look younger without increasing your toxic load. Thanks for watching, and be sure to hit the like and subscribe button so you don't miss out on videos that I'm uploading every single week.